In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add floating effects to your designs in Elementor. We'll start right inside your WordPress dashboard. On the left-hand sidebar, look for the Elementor option. Hover your mouse over it and choose the editor option. This will open the Elementor dashboard within WordPress. Once that loads, move your attention to the top right corner of the screen and click on Edit Site. That will open up the main site editor where you can start working on your floating designs. Now, inside the editor, pick the part of your page you want to animate. This can be a widget, a section, or a column. Click directly on that element. As soon as it's selected, you'll see its settings appear in the left-hand panel. Here, click on the Advanced tab. Then scroll down until you see Motion Effects, and click it to expand all the animation options. This is where the floating magic happens. First, you can enable scrolling effects. Turn these on and then choose from options like vertical, horizontal, or rotate. These three are especially useful for creating a floating look because they make your element move slightly as the user scrolls. You'll see a small pencil icon to the right of each effect. Click that pencil to open the settings for that specific effect. Here you can fine-tune details like the direction of the movement, how fast it moves, and the viewport settings, which control when the animation starts and stops on the screen. Take a moment to experiment with these values until the motion feels smooth and natural, rather than distracting. You can also enable mouse effects to create more interactive floating behaviors. Under mouse effects, choose between mouse track and 3D tilt. Mouse track makes the elements subtly follow the user's cursor, while 3D tilt gives a sense of depth as the element tilts toward or away from the cursor. Again, use the pencil icon next to each effect to open the settings. Adjust the intensity so the movement feels gentle, which usually works best for a floating style. Another option inside motion effects is entrance animation. This controls how the element appears when it first comes into view. Open the dropdown and you'll find categories like fading, zooming, bouncing, sliding, rotating, attention seekers, light speeds, and specials. Choose an animation that complements your floating effects without overwhelming them. For a clean look, fading and subtle zooming often work very well. When you're happy with how everything looks and feels, go back to the top right corner of the screen. Click Publish to make your animated design live, or click the small downward arrow next to it and choose Save Draft if you want to keep working on it later before showing it to your visitors.